Hi, my name is Clarissa. I'm very new to online classes. I have never taken them before, so going into it I was a little bit nervous how it was going to go and if I was going to be able to time manage well enough to work and do school at the same time. I originally took the pre-test and got maybe one question correct only, so it was very discouraging. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to pass the class altogether, which kind of was underlined by printing out the SAFMETs and seeing them for the first time. There was a lot of vocabulary that was familiar, but I couldn't really put the definitions to it, so it took me a while. I was also only practicing once a day during the first week, so my intervention was once a day, errorless learning, error correction, and then the timed segment, which was not enough. My acquisition rate was fairly low even at the end of the first week, so then I changed my intervention to studying 3 times a day with the same segments, errorless learning, error correction, and then the timed segment, which was a lot better, and I was able to reach mastery criteria a lot faster. The last deck 3 that we're doing right now, is a little bit harder, I found. The definitions are a lot more closer to each other, and it's hard to remember them all, especially when it's timed. But today I actually reached mastery as well with that, so it's still working. It's just taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. What I'm taking away from the course is definitely more professionalism. Sometimes when you work with families very close together for a long time, you get kind of like the parts that are not necessarily important to ABA as well, like their private life, and sometimes you get kind of lost in that, I found, especially in the first couple years of working in the field. So that's definitely something that I will remind myself of. And it's also kind of nice to be reminded that there is literature for everything, and so if a case is extremely confusing or chaotic, then you can always go back to basics and kind of figure out where to go from there, instead of trying to dive in and just rolling with the punches, basically. So that's what I took from this course. I'm hoping to take into the next course my studying habits and scheduling out when I'm supposed to do which assignment to stay on track with things.